Yo, what's going on, Air Hustlers? You tuned in. Another episode, dopest podcast in years. EarHustlin404. Don D, Mr. Having his way, Mr. Having something to say in the building. Bid, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, Ear Hustle? Y'all already know what going on. You know what I'm saying? Ear Hustling404. We not cursing no more.
5 minutes.
We not cursing no more at all. The whole episode.
Okay, cool. Say less.
Be clean. If you hear a curse word, it's because Ashley didn't beep it out. Let's put it on her, because I might curse. I forgot. I forget the rules sometimes.
Okay, cool. No curse words.
But if y'all hear any curse words, just make sure you put in the comments at Ashley.
There goes Ashley.
I wouldn't go. I was talking about in the YouTube comments. Not on her page. She gonna feel attacked. Like, y'all got these folk coming for me. But nah, if y'all hear a curse word in the comments, just say at Ashley, clean this up, and she'll just do it.
Okay, cool.
She just head down and work. That's all.
Facts.
I respect her.
I like how she not listening to you, because she'll definitely get you off face right now. But nah, for sure, we got a guest in the building. She listening to music.
Ashley.
Hey.
She ain't just nothing she said.
You ain't just hear me shout you out.
See,
Bruh, I be trying to be nice to niggas, bro.
you don't want to be left alone. We got a guest in the building, man. What's going on, man? Go ahead and pop it one time.
Hey, man, it's your boy Will Belafonte, Wilson TV, Austin, Texas in the building. We on Ear Hustling, man. What's good?
Hey, man. Detroit in 6, man. That's all I got to say, man.
Detroit in 6 against the Knicks, right? Nah, for sure.
Rocking with the Knicks.
Denver finna sweep the Clippers. Niggas was saying the Clippers were the second best team in the league. Charles Barkley, a fool.
Yeah.
I guarantee.
I don't listen to nothing Charles say.
I love when he guarantees some shit. I'm betting the other way every time.
Nothing Charles say.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, NBA playoffs, basketball back. Warriors look nice. You like that, huh?
Yeah, we looking real good.
Y'all gonna win the championship?
I think we got a chance to, for sure. I don't think it's any team in the West that could beat us. Okay. I don't think Denver could beat us.
Denver, they
not who they was.
They not that deep on their bench like they used to be, but just them first few, you know what I mean? Yeah. The starting 7, 8, they gonna give you hell.
Right.
They gonna give you hell every time. You gotta stop joking.
Right.
But man, I feel like bro going Western Conference Finals at least.
I love to see it.
I see it in his eyes. Then a nigga from the A that's determined. It's hard to stop that.
Yeah, facts. And he one of them ones. When you get on there, you pop it every time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So, what part of Austin you from specifically?
I'm from the South Side.
The South Side.
Yeah, 4544.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Austin, we claim our neighborhood like the last 2 digits of your zip code is your neighborhood. So when I moved to Austin, I grew up in 44. Then I went to 45 and 44 back and forth. I lived all over the South Side.
You was telling me a little bit earlier about just how you built your platform. Talked about how you had Pimp C's last interview.
Yeah. It was everybody says it's his last, but it's like one of the last. But
one of the last.
A lot of people say it's one of his best interviews. Like it was classic. Like I really love the interview and that being part of my history, because like if you look back at what he was saying now, like we need to put substance in the music. Like shout out to my boy Todd Uno. He's the one that actually set up the rant. You know what I mean? When he went off on Atlanta saying Atlanta went to South, and but just everything that if you go back and listen to what he was saying on those interviews, he was really giving us a message to look where hip hop is at right now. So,
what do you feel like he was really saying when he was trying to say Atlanta ain't the South? Like, what was he trying to get at for real? Cause
to be honest with you, Pimp was a genius, and he just was trying to go viral.
I would say because really, I would say.
What year this was?
This was it was before the internet, because the crazy part about it is it took me a while to hear the interview, because it wasn't no internet back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's really how I got close with Pimp. We did the interview, Rap-A-Lot hooked it up and shit. Shout out to my nigga Bone, shout out to He's a Leo. But I came to Atlanta with my DVD. I've been coming to Atlanta. So I came with my DVDs trying to sell everybody the DVD. Like, I'm a guy, road flea market, nobody wanted it. And my little bro came home, he's like, man, what's up with Pimp C? Like, they want to fuck him off out here. I was like, nigga, what's up? Like, what the fuck you mean? He's like, man, niggas on the radio talking about Atlanta ain't the South. So I finally went back to Texas, and I found a computer where I could listen to it. And I was like, man, it's like medicine. You don't like how it tastes, but you got to take it. You know what I mean? So I called mama, you know, like I would say, people don't know the number on Pimp C's album, on the UGK album, was to Mama West's house. So a lot, like me and my homies, like we used to be able to call mama and get advice from her on the game and shit like that. And so I called mama. I was like, hey, mama, I just heard the interview. I told you, just like I told you, I said, you know, it's like medicine. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to your son. She was like, baby, he ain't going to answer your phone, but text him. And she gave me the nigga number. And I texted him. I was like, man, I just heard your interview. I was like, man, I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? I told him the same thing. It ain't like medicine. I was like, he was like, church, man. That nigga, like, I wish we was in the screenshot era so I could show this shit. Man, I like, then the drive, like Tupac texted you back. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we kept the relationship going. I was like, man, whenever you come back to Texas, I want to do the interview with you, whatnot. And yeah, so I texted him when the album came out again. When the first album they dropped from him coming home, I'm a revolutionary. I'm a black power to the end. You feel me? Yeah. And there was a part where Bun B said on the DVD, he was like, this first album we giving to our fans. We know we're gonna go gold. He said, but on the next one we want to change the world. So I had text him. I said, man, I just watched the DVD, man. I'm trying to change the world with you. And he takes back church again. You feel me? And I remember giving him the DVD for the first time. Like I printed up like Pimpin' is a crazy story. Pimpin' Ken put a Pimp C DVD out. Like I really got a lot of respect in Texas. Like, and I didn't really realize it until somebody tipped it to my head. Like they shut Pimpin' Ken's DVD down. Nigga took that shit out of stores. Nigga, Jay Prince type of nigga took it out of stores and sell it himself. Yeah, took your shit. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But my shit never got took down. You know what I mean? And but me and Pimp was actually working on a documentary. Like he had gave me a deal on a documentary. And I was supposed to call Bun. I was supposed to set up the interview with Bun. The day he's supposed to come out of tour was the day he passed away, bro. And so it was crazy. I wonder where my life would be if we would have been able to finish that DVD, because I wanted, like, that was my plan back in the day. Like, I had a list: Willie D, David Bounder, Dead Prez. Like, I was trying to get with all the conscious rappers and put together the South. You feel me? Like, just on some real shit. And if you, like you say, if you listen to my interview, that's what he's talking about. You know what I mean? He's like, man, the hip hop was like, we was actually, while I did my interview, the knocking those down, where he was talking about, you know, bridging everybody together and shit. That was the video shoot we was at. And yeah, I just wish people would watch that interview, because like I seen Trinidad James the other day at Coalition DJ. He was like, you know, he want to bring back the fun to it. Like, I don't want to be more gangster, you niggas. Like, I really don't like where hip hop is at. You know what I mean? And I feel like they killed all our trill niggas.
Yeah. That's real. But for sure, Pimp was like a god to you Texas niggas.
Yeah. It was like that shit made me a legend, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm attached to legends. You feel me? And like we fuck with Pimp. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, you know, Cat Williams came out with his famous interview with Shay Shay and shit. Like, if you really peep, Pimp was warning us about all of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a famous interview with Pimp. You know what I'm saying? Was in the alley. We would leave. Funny story about that shit. We leaving out of South by Southwest, man. I had a partner, rest in peace to him, named Solomon. And he had this shit called Phantasm, where he would make dolls and cartoons out of people, right? So we coming out. I wish he would have hit me up first. Like, we coming out of South by Southwest, me, Heezy, KB, you know what I'm saying? We leaving the show. This is like Pimp's first show at South by Southwest since he been home and shit. And my nigga came to him with his doll and shit, you know what I'm saying? Pimp loved it. He's like, oh, man, I love it, man. I love it, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga told me before I ever met Pimp C, he said, Pimp C is an arrogant, pompous son of a bitch, but if you fuck with you, you a good nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So my nigga was like, yeah, man, I'm going to sell it to you for $250. That nigga Pimp C went out, he said, hoe ass nigga. He was like, nigga, $250, bitch ass nigga. He said, if I was a hoe, nigga, I whoop you and take this motherfucking dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a motherfucker, bro. Like, you know, even the first time I tried to get the interview from, like, he was like, I don't know who you niggas is, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to, you know, follow my channels. Like, that's why, like, niggas talking about, oh, we don't check in and shit. Like, back in the day, I checked in with Rap a Lot, but it wasn't, you know, like, motherfucking, because I had to. It's like, nigga, what y'all, that's how I got the interview. I was like, I got the H-Stein, hey, nigga, Bone, what's going on? Oh, they shooting knocking those down video. He go to address. Pull up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it was. But yeah, just being around Pimp. But like, when we walked out after he checked my nigga about the doll and shit, you know, that's when he was one of his famous interviews where he was calling out Puff Daddy and like he said on the interview, like, man, we ain't nobody like you. To me, we black. How can I be racist against anybody or hate anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, we not. But it's just like he was really talking about Diddy, bro. and the Diddy parties and all that type of shit. You know, it was a lot of niggas that was giving us warnings about that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He said he definitely been on that.
Yeah. That interview when he was on the radio talking about Diddy, he definitely was. He was saying that shit they saying now for sure. He been saying it. That nigga weird. He tried to do little funny shit. Like, yeah, hey, Pimp was letting it be known.
Yeah. Hey, you know, think about, have you ever thought about this? Think about how many talented people that we never got to see talented because they didn't want to be a part of that Diddy type of shit. Or and I hate that, and that's the crazy part about this Diddy shit, because he's innocent until proven guilty. We don't really know what's going on. I got a whole conspiracy theory about that. I feel like how he challenged the liquor companies, he really was a retard.
Right.
Because you let these people give you all of this motherfucking leeway, and you was doing all this and now you want to sue these niggas? Like, what kind of stupid nigga? Then you went on Charlamagne little podcast talking about you funding black leaders and shit. Like, nigga, I come from gangster shit. Nigga, we ain't gonna tell you our fucking hand. What's wrong with you, boy? You feel what I'm saying? Now you want to sue these niggas? You feel what I'm saying? But so I just say that to say it's like, it ain't just Diddy. Like, these industry, look at this shit Cat Williams was to me. When that Cat Williams interview came out in 2024, I was like, thank the Lord, my nigga. Mm-hmm. I got a homeboy, he was famous, way famous before me. I've been famous my whole life, bro. I started doing street DVDs like Smack. So nigga, I've been doing this shit, made myself famous. You know what I'm saying? But I had a homeboy named Holiday. He was famous in comedy, right? Nigga moved to motherfucking to New York, and then he just stopped. And I was like, damn, what, like, and he called me, ironically, that's like me, I don't really listen to industry rumors unless I see real shit or see the same story over and it don't switch up, right? And my nigga Holiday called me right after that Cat Williams. He said, bro, this what happened. He said, I went to New York and niggas was trying to fuck me. He said that I met Eddie Griffin, you know what I'm saying? And Eddie Griffin sat me down. It was like, this nigga's Fugazi, this nigga's real, woo, woo, woo. And he said, I went back to Austin and I said, fuck that shit. So just think about how many people was famous, you feel what I'm saying? And it was just swept under the rug for all these years.
So do you think to get a certain level of fame or I guess notoriety, you got to sell out then?
I think, man, thank God to the universe, it used to be like that. But nowadays, my nigga, bro, we man, just sitting back and learn, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Learn how to be influenced, network with people. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent. You feel me? And you can blow up, bro. You ain't gotta. You wanted that shit. You sit on the casting couch nowadays, my nigga.
Yeah, and there's so many different ways you can blow up and be famous nowadays with the social media and shit. Like, you'll be famous before you actually, you know what I'm saying, get to even see anybody that would actually want you to do something crazy or something. Like, you already known before you get that deep in. For
I see what you're saying.
But to go over that threshold, they probably go through that dope.
To go over that threshold. And if you look at it, bro, like the game is full of suckers, my nigga. Like, all the niggas, like, think about, like, have you ever heard I say Boys in the Hood? Yeah. The only real niggas on Boys in the Hood was Cube and I think Omar Gooden and Epps. But nigga, Cuba Gooden Jr., nigga, to me, is a sucker, nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, these niggas is Tom type of niggas. And then that's what it is. Hollywood don't let, Pimp C is a perfect example. They don't want to let real niggas in because, nigga, if you do some whole shit around me, nigga, I'm calling that shit out. So, nigga, no, don't invite those guys. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
A nigga that's gonna expose the shit. Yeah.
And then that was the thing, man. Pimp C exposed them people, bro. That nigga went to, I ain't go too deep into it. That nigga went to New York. A major executive did some fugazi shit to that nigga. He went to Hot 107.9. It was like the niggas of punk. Excuse my language. I love everybody. But this is what Pimp C did. You feel what I'm saying? Thanks. And he left and went to L.A. and 2 days later he was dead. Because back in the day, you couldn't call nobody out for that shit. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
You couldn't call nobody out for that back in the day? I thought that's when we was able to.
Huh?
I thought we was able to say those type of words.
Well, no.
He was able to say them out, but you couldn't call them
out. Oh, yeah. Now you can because, I see what you're saying because the whole Me Too. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
I think that's why they fought for their rights, man. Like, I was watching an old Red Fox stand. I love stand-up, right? And, bro, the way that they were talking about homosexuals, if I was a homosexual, I was in the crowd, I'd be mad as fuck, nigga. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I'd be like, bitch-ass nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they used to be loose at the motherfucking lip with that shit, bro. Like, so I ain't mad at them for that's my saying. Like, I'm not mad at gay people for wanting their rights. Who I'm mad at is cheap ass, coon ass niggas who didn't fight for their rights. These bitch ass black leaders who led us the wrong way, because after Martin Luther King and Malcolm X died, nothing but pussy ass niggas was in place. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they did. They killed real niggas and put fuck niggas in. So we sitting there thinking that no child left behind. They leaving the kids behind.
No child left behind was crazy anyway.
All my niggas don't check I went to the
I know some niggas that should have been left behind that would get passed along, man. Yeah. Y'all should have left that nigga back. That nigga dumb as hell.
That's what I'm saying, but that's what they was doing. Yeah.
Damn, yeah, that no child left behind shit was some bullshit. But how did you get into the DVD? Like, what made you start doing it? Was you just walking up on randoms? Like,
yeah, well, I was always around rappers and shit, so I used to hear like dope stories and like, damn, like I wish I had a camera.
Yeah.
And then where I used to sell clothes and shit, like I'll go to New York, like Canal Street, whoop whoop. You know, I was the plug back in the day. You know what I mean?
Hold
like,
on now, we know about Canal Street.
Yeah, so I used to get
Where H at?
Yeah.
H,
man, I made more money than niggas selling
H be
dope.
trying to act like he wasn't shopping on Canal Street.
Well, I had my whole city on fire. When niggas was wearing Gucci velours and throwback jerseys, nigga, the whole city. Because in Texas, we couldn't get shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, where I was at. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was the plug, but just I grabbed a Smack DVD, and I thought that shit was dope as fuck. And I was like, ain't nobody really representing for the South like that. Yeah. So, me and my partners, we used to always, like, we go to all the All-Star weekends, Ozone Awards. So I was like, nigga, we just started filming niggas and shit. Like, I got one more DVD to get back digital, and I'm just trying to see what I'm gonna do with the DVDs. Like, if I could put them on the Tubies, or I ain't giving them. I feel like YouTube and the Grand, they pimping us. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get a check for this shit.
For sure, definitely, especially something like that, cause they used to have, like, well, you know, the girls going wild shit, but even shit like the crackheads going wild.
Yeah.
I remember that.
They used to have the Smack TV. Goddamn, it was another.
I used to watch that. Yeah, did y'all ever watch As Is? The As Is, like with all the drug kingpins and shit like that.
And then they had one that was based out of Florida. I can't remember what that shit was called, but Florida niggas. It was a Florida nigga that used to do.
It was called. It was like. Well, then they had like the hood or something like that.
Yeah, like some hood.
The hood out of Florida.
So like
Cheddar out of Boston.
Yeah, like the DVD wave definitely was an intricate part of the culture, because that's where you seen shit that you can see right now today online. Like,
yeah, facts.
Yeah, and we got a brotherhood of DVD niggas. Like, shout out to my nigga Grind. Y'all know Grind Media?
Yeah. Nah, I don't.
Grind Face?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Grind was the legend of like I got a lot of class. I always tell people, like, out of all the DVD niggas, Grind probably has the best back catalog, because like when what was ABG, the first group that Thug was in back in the day, when they was bloody and they was deep and shit, he was a videographer. So he got all of that shit. He got the 21. He got ain't nobody that came about Atlanta.
He got shit from the beginning.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got Bloody J shit.
Yeah, he got all the Bloody J. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Bloody J and my little brother was best friends growing up.
Yeah, that's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bloody J just came home and shit, man.
Yeah, man. That's the homie.
Shout out to the blood.
Yeah, DVD culture definitely was hard. I fought that.
So how is it trying to go from DVD culture to like your platform online?
Man, I mean, now it's dope. It's a lot of hard work. Like, people don't understand, like, building a YouTube channel, you know what I mean? That's why I'm more focused on, like, films and shit, like documentaries, and taking it to other level now. But, like, that's kind of my story. Like, I wasn't, like, that's why, like I just signed up for some more classes on AI right now, because I missed the internet wave. I didn't understand it. Like, I was, like, in my mid-20s, and, nigga, I had towers, CD burners, nigga, I'm shrink wrapping my shit. Like, I had my own manufacturing. I had a whole distribution, but I wasn't ready for the internet. I didn't see the value in it. I couldn't understand. Like, I did a Method Man interview that went viral. Y'all probably seen it like 2 years, about a year and a half ago. 50 Cent posted it, Tasha K, and like I just be playing with this internet shit, see where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So like I try, like, before I gave the world the clickbait, I gave the world. I said, man, the method. I retook it, because when I first did it, I ain't know nothing about the internet. Baller Alert, everybody, like, the original video got 10, 20,000 views from my page, but Baller Alert them got millions of views off the shit, right? So I try to motherfucking make the shit go viral again. I was like, did Method Man predict all the academics in this culture of virtual media? Nobody clicked it. But then when I just took that one little clip.
You talking about when he was sitting on the bench?
Huh?
When he was sitting on the bench?
Nah, when that nigga said he saw Kanye West sucking dick at a Puff Daddy party.
I don't think I seen that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
But so when you watched it, I took the clip to see it, but I did it to open up a conversation.
Right,
and I saw a blogger, this one blogger, she did a whole blog about why I did it, and she hit it dead on ass because the real clip, he says that shit's not even true. He was like, but watch how viral that shit go. You see what I'm saying? Because back in
I did see that one.
Yeah. So that was me. You know what I'm saying? We was in Atlanta. And see what it was when you gotta understand, back when I was doing the DVDs, like I got Young Bird's chain on my DVD. Remember when Trick took the chain?
Yeah.
Trick took that bitch on tour.
Mm-hmm, I remember that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I had
his name Hitmaker now.
Huh?
His name Hitmaker now.
He didn't that, but when he was Young Bird, he took the chain. You feel me? And the only reason why and Trick didn't take the chain, Trick got it back, and Bird was like, "Fuck it, I don't want it." You feel what I'm saying? So he took it on tour. He was on tour with Ice Cube, and they was doing a tour, and he was like, "Yeah, in Detroit, we all about respect." And he said, if you don't give us respect, we'll take your respect. And his homie pulled it out on the thing, and they rocked out to the show. But to show you how the media has changed, right? On an interview, this nigga Trick told me the whole play, how the shit will whoop. Yeah. But he pointed the camera. He said, "This is for your DVD." He said, "If you put this on World Star, if you want to put this on the internet, we're gonna look at you like a hoe." Look how the shit changed.
Yeah, niggas begging for that shit to get clicked up on the internet.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody was videotaping this nigga. Back then, they would videotape the nigga chain. That shit been on TMZ the next day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas didn't do shit like that back in the day. Like, that's why, like, when you ask me how I started doing the DVDs, like niggas respected us, bro. Like, cause a lot of times you gotta think about it. Niggas didn't, like, street niggas, rap niggas was really street niggas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't want cameras around and shit. Nigga, you know telling who this nigga in the background and they building a case. You feel what I'm saying? But
Facts,
like, I was already in the streets and people knew me from the streets, so it was cool. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas allowed and gave me access that the average motherfucker. But back in the day, nobody wanted no cameras and shit around and shit like that. It wasn't what was up.
Right, but I think, facts.
Niggas nowadays had a trap in had the cameras all in his trap.
Well, who that was? Noisy pulling up the niggas trap and shit?
Noisy used to be pulling up the folks shit.
That shit used to make me mad, bro. I was like, how y'all giving this white boy all this access, bro? It won't
man.
Yeah. But when I moved to Atlanta, I understood, right? Yeah. Like I'm kind of glad Jay was locked up when I first came home. Because I was like, I'm gonna give what Bloody Jay is going, and I had no clue.
Right.
This deadly beef.
Yeah.
That was going on. So I see why niggas just didn't want niggas, you feel what I'm saying, come with the camera. You don't know who I am. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then niggas be doing dirt out here, bro. I was in a situation one time where I seen some niggas, some real shooters, they seen a nigga in a rapper's entourage had beat a nigga for like 100,000 from their hometown. I'm sitting on the phone watching these niggas. They like, man, how much y'all want for this nigga hair right now? Shit. The nigga called back, it was like 50,000. They was like, Will, where they going afterwards? And I lied. Like, I don't want nobody to but that fast, you feel what I'm saying? Like, the game is different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I understood why they let the noisy nigga in and not a street nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even, I just feel like they got to just have better representation. Somebody at least that's from around the way. Somebody at least that'll know, like, all right, we gonna take that specific shit out right there, like,
it's
you know
just
what I'm saying? Because Noisy them and Vlad, they gonna put it all in there. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Cause they not
monetize
thinking,
off you.
Even like a nigga like us, like if we
I
pulled
never
up
do
in
that
this
shit,
vlog.
bro. I was in the studio with Migos. Rail hit me up and they filmed. I filmed the whole Bad and Bougie, right? They ran through the whole tape. You feel what I'm saying? And there was somebody in the studio that wasn't supposed to be in the studio, and Rail was like, "Don't make sure that's not in there."
Right.
I could have took that footage, bro. Real, I had one little piece of the motherfucker because the motherfucker was in the middle of the studio. You feel what I'm saying? And Real was like, "Hey, don't ever put that out." This is when I first moved out here. I could at least got about 5 bands. When I figured out who that was from TMZ, but I'm a trill nigga, bro. Like, I don't want. Then I would have came out here and be like, "Oh yeah, watch that nigga. He'll get shit to TMZ." But that footage would have had me lit, boy. You know what I'm saying?
So it sounds like it's integrity fighting against. You know what I'm saying? Integrity against clout.
Come on, bro. I'm
some
trill.
type of engagement.
Trill means true and real, bro. You feel me? It's a way of life, bro. Like, nigga, I'm not doing no sucker shit for no motherfucking fame, bro.
So as us being in this platform though, like, how far do you go, you know what I'm saying, to actually cover a story or something like, or a person or something like that?
I mean, I'm gonna always give it real, but it was like, to be honest with you, like even like Sean Cotton, like Sean Cotton was the dude who came up after the DVD era, right?
Say Cheese, right?
Say Cheese, right? Because he from Dallas, like, you know what I'm saying? He watched the whole.
He white, right?
Huh?
He white?
Nah, he a nigga.
Black.
Oh, he black?
Yeah, he
okay,
a nigga,
my
you
bad.
know
Keep
what I'm
going,
saying?
yeah.
But he was cool with the beat, bro. Like, I got tired of niggas beefing on my shit. Because like a nigga like Sean Cotton Academics, they can do this shit and talk about it, but they're not out. I'm outside, nigga. I love after hours, nigga. I like strip club.
I never even seen what that nigga look like.
Yeah.
Who?
Sean Cotton.
Yeah, he's tall, like, I mean,
yeah. No, I'm saying I just never seen. So that's to his point, like, or your point too.
But he was with
never
the
outside.
Shit.
Yeah,
I'm not with that shit, bro. Because I used to like, first time I met 666, DJ Paul and them, and they was like, yeah, Will Hustle, we heard of you. I was so happy they heard of me. Then I thought about it the next day. I was like, nigga, T-Rock, one of their old members, was on my old DVD talking mad shit about him. You don't think niggas like, hey, man, this nigga talking about you on Will Hustle TV? Like, I hated being caught up in other niggas' shit.
And they probably like, yeah, we know who you is, and you let that nigga T-Rock goddamn talk
we don't
that
fuck
shit,
with
nigga.
you interviewed the but I think niggas be like picking and choosing too though, because like I feel like if you're a big enough platform, nigga don't care, like a no jumper. Niggas was going on there after they ops been on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
it didn't matter to certain
but
people.
After the ops come on the show and say what they got to say, you got to go clear it up. You got to.
Yeah, but
yeah, man, you had that lame man nigga up here talking about I ain't have 100,000. Fuck that nigga talking about, nigga. Yeah. And the nigga bring 100,000.
But what I'm saying is though, they go do it to the same platform. They don't go to a different platform and do it. They go to the same nigga that was like he's saying it felt way fucking with the niggas that don't fuck with them. But nowadays they don't give a damn. They still gonna go all the no jumper.
But that's what made me mad, because I had people who wouldn't fuck with me because
of that. But the culture changed.
You feel what I'm saying?
I was gonna say nowadays most media they try to they keep themselves out of it. They just like, I'm giving this platform for you to talk.
But
like,
that's the same shit he probably was doing.
It could be two niggas come up right now that, you know what I'm saying, they might got beef, and we ain't gonna stop an interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also don't engage in the mix part.
Yeah. But no jumping. They cry on that shit. Like, I can't stand Adam 12 and them niggas, bro. Like,
I can't.
They really feds,
Academics, none of them. Yeah.
They like all of them niggas is really the feds, bro.
I agree.
You feel what I'm
saying? Yeah, that's a fact.
That nigga, what you call it earlier today, was just trying to put a whole case together about Honcho robbing some nigga. Tried to really put the academics, tried to put the whole case together, like, cause this happened, and I was like, what the fuck? Had video and all type of shit. I was like, man, I'm talking about real investigation, like.
Nah, he do that about everything.
No, I'm saying, but it just reminded me. I'm like, bro, this nigga like really be trying to put this shit together, like, cause you know what, to begin with, academics didn't even show his face. He was nothing but the audio on the YouTube.
With him, bro. WAC 100 is a fed.
Yeah,
them niggas is feds, bro. Like, this whole shit, like, I was right here when the Thug case popped, right? I remember H came to me. He's like, look at this. We was right here when the case broke. And at that moment, I realized what the fuck was happening. Because the whole time as a street nigga, I'm like, bro, how are these niggas, especially in Atlanta, when I realized what was really going on in Atlanta, I was like, how is niggas rap about all this killing, murder, and this? I said, they developing Ricos on niggas. And right after that, Rico. It was like, nigga, they was, come on, bro. Like, my nigga, I come from the phase. The only reason why a nigga took a picture of his car is because one day he might go to jail and he want his bitch to send him pictures so he ain't no capping ass nigga. Niggas wasn't taking pictures of they fucking cars and jewelry or showing up saying, hey, I got these new pills. I got this new weed on the internet, my nigga. Like, they was sitting there watching this shit, bro. They got whole fucking teams to watch the internet, bro.
So, how do you feel social media would have affected y'all back in y'all day? Would it have been?
It would have gave bitch niggas clout before.
I think it would have been the same thing.
Fuck niggas,
like, it would have been niggas doing the same crash out shit.
I asked that because it be a lot of old heads like, man, y'all nigga trippy, y'all posting these.
Nah, it was some niggas
like y'all niggas
like
would literally like, it's old heads right now.
That's
like, nigga, you're literally posting what you said you wouldn't do on, like, niggas having money spread. You old as hell. Why the hell is you posting money? Y'all didn't do that back in the day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put that B-roll up. Y'all wouldn't walk around flashing shit.
We live in a different time, bro. Like, old heads is not old heads. Like, I grew up, like, I was lucky, bro. Like, I grew up around a lot of real trill niggas. Like, a lot of niggas didn't. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, we have the effect of niggas who, like, I had to start giving niggas, like I said, the trill shit is real, bro. Like I grew up with, like, you do fuck shit, funny shit, you can't even come around us. Like, even if you and I click, like, we distance ourselves from you. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I had to realize that the average nigga wasn't raised like me. So I started getting like, okay, this is why this hoe ass nigga do hoe ass shit. Like, he never had a real nigga in his life. So we just dealing with a bunch of niggas who never had they daddy been driving niggas a bitch car, been living with bitches their whole life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, how you expect a nigga, this young nigga to look up to you? You ain't never had shit. He gonna look up to the next young nigga to learn how to scam or was brave enough to go get some peas or rob a nigga for 30 peas and now they up type shit. Yeah. That's what he looking up to.
Nah, that's a fact for sure.
No, for sure. So a couple last questions. So, what is it you want to achieve, I guess, in this new media space that you're trying to do?
Man,
coming from that,
lead by example. You know what I mean? You don't gotta talk about like how you was asking about like straddling the fence. You ain't gotta talk about hoe ass shit. Like, my thing is like just getting like, I know some niggas would like throw like almost like what I said, the shit about Pimp C going viral and shit. Like, I don't want to get that story out yet, cause I got niggas that could tell you real stories of why this shit happened. So I want to do that, but like my true calling, bro, is like I'm working on documentaries, and like this rap shit is cool, but like especially during COVID, I had more time to really investigate like Black history, social engineering, what happened to our people and shit. So I'm working on like I just came with a cold concept that I'm working on right now about like the vice lords nigga was sending niggas to vote and shit. So I'm like, how the fuck did we go from this to that? You feel what I'm saying? And I want to break this down because when you start going down these rabbit holes, so like that's my next thing. Like, I'm gonna fuck with rap. Like, you know, I got a lot of documentaries that we working on as well. But I'm trying to be like how Tyler Perry just spit out a bunch of movies and shit. I'm just finna spit out a bunch of documentaries. Like, that's my new calling. Like, I'm an investigative journalist. So, okay, damn, how did we get here as Black people? How did we? Cause I feel like once Black, like, it was hid from us what happened to us. So once you start telling niggas why they daddies was dope fiends and shit, now niggas will start wanting to get more political. They'll start wanting to help and want to start doing better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's a lot of stories like how they covered up, goddamn Forsyth County and shit like that. Like, shit like that do make you want to like, damn, let me figure out more shit. Like, the sundown towns here and shit. Like, they was really doing shit. That was crazy. Like, it make you like, maybe I need to, you know what I'm saying, learn some shit. But a lot of niggas, they just live in the moment, man. Niggas don't want to hear that shit.
We really got, like, I respect it. Like, if you ever peep this, how like the Nation of Islam, like, no matter what they think or their history, they stick together. Like, I feel like that's what we got to be as Black people. Like, the ones who's ready to be progressive. Like, have you ever seen how like some Indians will move and take over a whole apartment building? And they only fuck with Indians and shit. Like, that's how we gotta do. The niggas to think our way and just build back. And then this is what Black people don't do. We gotta go back and help the little homies in the hood. It ain't his fault. His mom was a dope fiend. Like, go help these niggas and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, community.
Yeah.
And the militant for sure.
World out here, man.
And music wise, though, I want to bring the industry back, bro. Like how we was talking about blowing up. Like, you know, I really learned the game independently, how to do this music business from Rap A Lot to Switch House and Screwed Up Click. Like, niggas ain't got to sit on no casting couches, man. Just build your fan base, learn your marketing. AI is crazy. I want to really start informing people on the AI, how they can run their businesses, and just really, it's time for, like, the only revolution that we really need right now is an economic revolution. Like, it's a lot of money in the music industry. Like, Russell was saying, we don't own nothing. Like, nigga, let's start owning our own touring companies, touring vans. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's bring it back to us. We don't need these major labels no more. You feel what I'm saying? They're worthless. We control the streets, we control the people, and that's where I want to do music-wise as far as the music game.
For sure. Let them, oh, my bad.
It's hard. I was going to ask, though, like, so what was your favorite interview that you done did, though? You got Pimp, like, that's a legendary interview.
Man, I ain't put them out yet, to be honest with you. Like, I really, like I said, I'm revolutionary. The shit, like, from the moment the shit dropped off at the CNN Center with the George Floyd shit, like, I filmed everything from the Wendy's burning, you know what I mean?
You was out there.
From every waking moment. In my city where I'm from.
When they killed, bro, at the Wendy's.
I was there, nigga. Me and T.I. walked. It had just happened. Incident when I pulled up. Me and Tip walked
King of Wakanda was
together.
out there?
Huh?
You was with the King of Wakanda?
Hilarious. King of Baghead.
That nigga Tip went on the news and said, "Let know Wakanda." I said, "What?"
Yeah.
This is what?
My interview with Tip is one of my favorites too, though. He would have got the interview. If you go on channel, put my name and Tip. He would have went viral. I mean, he would have got canceled for my interview back in the day. It was 6 days after September 11th. And I was like, man, what you think about the Towers Bowl? He said, man, George Bush got to pay them people for his dope. It's our job to push it. You got to pay for it. So if you think about how sensitive this world is right now, like if that shit went viral, they'd be like, oh, yeah, they would have canceled that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But he was saying some real shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay for your dope. This is a dope war, nigga. You feel me?
For sure. Yeah. Let them know where to follow you. You said what?
They protecting these
Facts.
drugs.
It get deep, man.
It gets super deep.
But yeah, go ahead, let them know where to follow you at, get at you, everything. You know,
Yeah,
definitely got to have you
Will,
come back
Will
and pop
Hustle
it.
TV, Will Hustle TV, all my social media handles. If you want to watch my content, WillHustleTV.com. I got everything on there from the Pimp C's, Boosies, like a lot of legendary shit, and then a lot of shit like in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Like I was at the Black Beatles video shoot with Ray Sprinter. We didn't even know that shit was gonna go viral.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of legendary moments in Atlanta. I've been here 10 years, so log on WillHustleTV.com. Follow me, Will Hustle TV.
Black
It is
Beatles.
what it is.
That motherfucker like 15 time platinum now.
What?
Black Beatles like 15 time platinum or something.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's when they did the mannequin challenge too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard, man. EarHustlin404, Don D, Big Doom, Will Hustle TV. We in the building.